Okay, so we have 4.5 acres in the backyard here that we could never use. You can see it's pretty wooded. Ground slopes down pretty steep. So we had a bulldozer come through and make us a road. There's a squirrel up on top of that post. So this is the start of it. Altogether, I kind of estimate that the road is probably around 1,200 to 1,400 feet long, and maybe descends about 200 feet, somewhere around there. So this up here, kind of a landing in the first turn. So this now becomes kind of level. I know it's kind of hard to tell slope on the video, but this is level here. Kind of look down in there a bit. Okay, that's where we came from, and this starts further down. So go down this way. Took him, the guy with the bulldozer, took him about 2.5 to 3 days to cut this path. And he didn't work just 8-hour days. I know he worked long hours. Okay, so this up here is approaching the second turn. So again, it's kind of level here. Not as good as the other one, but resting point if nothing else, because it's not as steep. Okay, so again, here's kind of the view from this point. That's where we're going. That's where we came from. Okay, so this part is a bit steep, a little more than the rest, but I get some kind of a 4-wheel drive vehicle, I'm sure it'll be able to come up here without too much trouble. So what he did over here was, there's that level area straight ahead that we're walking towards, and we probably put a picnic table or something up here. So this is fairly large here. I don't know, probably 25 feet wide and I don't know, 40 feet or so long. I'll go to the end and you can watch, take a look off the view out here. I don't know if you can see it in the video or not, but there's actually kind of like a cliff straight ahead there. And then this is the rest, and right down there you can kind of see the tracks from the bulldozer. That's kind of another level area. We're going to put stairs, at least that's the plan, to put stairs down to there. You can kind of see more of it here. So it's kind of like 2 tiers, upper and lower of level areas. Okay, and then this is actually, that's where we came from. And we're going to go down this way. So this is basically the third turn. I was coming up here the other day. A deer was coming back this direction. We kind of saw each other at the same time and both froze. And then he ran up into the woods. I also saw, for the first time in my life, I saw a live armadillo out over on the side here on the left. Okay, so this is the fourth turn. It's not really a level area on the fourth turn here. The whole thing is sloped. So that's kind of where we came from. And that's where we're going. This here is a little bit steep, but not too bad. And this comes to an open area. The guy with the bulldozer kind of said, go ahead and do what you think would look nice, and we gave him some basic directions, but a lot of this was his idea. So we'll start off this way. This is kind of looking up into the where we came, the direction we came. And then there's some rock formations over here. There's a pretty big tree here, gives us shade. Here's a rock formation right here. You can kind of see that. And then there's actually kind of along here. There's more. I don't know if you can see it through the trees or not. Then here's another one. And over here. So you kind of get the idea, I guess. Okay, close to this one. So you can kind of get an idea of what that is. Reminds me of when I was a kid going to a park, and they had all these rock formations similar to this. Okay, then this is the other side of this big open area. There's this big tree right in the middle of it, which is kind of nice. And then kind of curves around this way. Again, we're thinking about putting more picnic tables, maybe a gazebo or something like that down here. So this is kind of get an idea from here, what's out there. And then this here is just another little loop that he dug. I'm not quite sure why, but I actually kind of like it. Just looking back again, there's the rock formations, if you can see them in the shade there. There's a tree kind of in the back there, if you can see it, that's where we came. There's a berm, dirt berm that he built for us for shooting backstop. Okay, and this is just kind of like this, a little loop. He went this far, which I really like, and then our property actually is about another maybe 75 feet past these trees and things that he piled up here, but it's good. And this little loop just comes right back up here. You can see this is where it started, and then this goes right back up to that open area right by our little shooting berm up here. Back up the hill. This here is steep. Okay. So there's our berm. Just a look around this level area again. They're fairly level. That's where we came from. Rock formations. And that's where we're going back up the hill. Thank you for watching.